Welcome back to AM Buffalo this morning. We are talking fun, but we are also talking very serious things. And joining us right now is Walt Mackey. Thank you so much for being with us, Walt.
Thank you. And Walt, security really starts at the gate, correct?
That's absolutely correct. The thing we want people to know when they come to the Erie County Fairgrounds is, for example, we don't allow any type of weapons onto the fairgrounds. The other thing we look for, because this is a family atmosphere, is no clothing with any type of vulgarity or suggestive language on it. And the third, and one of the most important things, is please leave your pets at home. We have a very strict policy regarding service animals. Most people will bring an emotional support animal, which is not a service animal. When we have to turn them away at the gate, they'll frequently take the animal back, put it in their car. And on a day like today, with the heat being what it is,
not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
So when people are actually here, what are you doing inside once they pass the gate to let them know safety is top of mind?
Well, for us, it's all about making sure that you have a safe and secure and pleasant experience here at the at the Erie County Fair. And so we have a staff of about 150 security officers, including armed, unarmed, and mounted security officers that are constantly patrolling the grounds. We make sure that we have people at the gates to make sure bad things don't come in, and then we have people inside the grounds to make sure that everybody has a good time.
Yeah. What are some things that you would, some advice of things that you think families should talk about on the way to the fair? As they're getting ready to round the kids up, like myself, to say, here's some do's and don'ts while we're at the fair.
Well, for example, we'll talk about the gates again. At every one of the gates, there is a photo op location where you can take a picture of your children, and it shows what gate they're in front of, and most importantly, it shows what they're wearing, what they look like. The biggest thing we find out with separated families or separated people is when you start asking the parents, the first thing they forget is everything.
Oh, it's true. The worry really kicks in. Yeah. And that's smart because you forget what they were wearing. And that might be the easiest way to spot a kid, right? Their bright t-shirt or maybe the color of their shorts.
And we have currently we have a system in place called I Am Responding, which is keyed into all the cell phones for the security officers on the grounds. And what we can do is we can transmit that picture to every member of our security staff, and we can also transmit it to gates, grounds, wherever we need to.
Yeah.
So it helps us, more eyes, more people available to help us locate separated parties.
I will say, Walt, that this does keep people considerable peace of mind.
Yeah.
You know, there have been things that have happened recently in our not too recent past where folks say, I'm not sure if I feel comfortable in big groups or out in the public. But this should give people that feeling of reassurance that there are people watching out for them.
Well, I want to mention, and you'll notice an increased police presence on the fairgrounds. And our law enforcement partners, the Town of Hamburg Police Department, the Erie County Sheriff's Office, the New York State Police, we have people here from Homeland Security, we have support from NFTA, we have support from the FBI. These people are on the grounds with us all the time, and they're here to make sure that everybody is safe.
We really appreciate that, Walt. We really do. It's good to hear it from you, you know, the ins and outs. Where do people go? Let's say what you were saying happens, God forbid. Where is the first place they should go?
So if they can't find a security officer or don't see one of our event staff people, which are the people with the yellow shirts, or the security officers are easy to spot, they're dressed like me. Yeah. We have a security building which is right down there towards the main office, kind of at the end of the midway.
All right.
And up at the top of the Avenue of Flags.
Easy enough. All right. Well, thank you again, Walt. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Straight ahead. For the little ones out there, you talk about farm hands, right?
Yes.
We're going to be talking about little farm hands and what they can do here to really understand what it takes to get your food from the farm to the table. You're not going to want to miss this. It's a cute one. Stay with us. You're watching AM Buffalo.